This how Lacoste looked in my 20s, and this how Lacoste looks today. These obvious transformations have been made by prominent creative directors who have changed the old brand significantly. Initially, Lacoste was created for rich tennis players in the 30s. Now it is a global brand that participates in Fashion Week runway shows every year, collaborates with big influencers, and sets trends. In this video, you will find out about Lacoste's transformations, so stay tuned. Lacoste was founded in 1933 by French tennis champion René Lacoste, together with André Gillier, who was the owner and president of the largest French knitwear manufacturer at that time. René Lacoste was already famous as a top tennis player in the 20s and was nicknamed Le Crocodile by the American press in 1923, allegedly after a bet involving a crocodile skin suitcase. He embraced the name, and his friend Robert George designed the first crocodile logo to be embroidered on his blazers. He designed a lightweight, short-sleeved cotton polo shirt to replace the heavy traditional tennis attire. This innovation became the foundation of the Lacoste brand, and initially Lacoste was known mainly in tennis circles. It wasn't a huge global fashion brand right away, but it was well respected for performance wear by athletes and early adopters. But from the 1950s to 70s, the brand expanded into non-tennis markets, and in the 80s, Lacoste polo shirts became associated with preppy fashion and were widely worn outside of tennis, reaching mass-market success, especially in the US. After René Lacoste's death in 1996, the brand underwent a significant transformation, moving from the family-run sportswear company to a global fashion powerhouse. René's son, Bernard Lacoste, took over the presidency of the company in 1963 and led its massive international expansion for over 40 years until his own passing in 2006. The modern era of Lacoste creative directors includes such designers as Christophe Lemar. Lemar is credited with modernizing the crocodile for the 21st century. He moved the brand toward a more upscale, sports chic look and launched the first ever Lacoste fashion show in New York in 2003. In 2010, he left Lacoste to become the creative director of Hermès. Then Philippe Oliveira Baptista, the Portuguese designer, focused on relaxed elegance and successfully doubled the brand sales during his tenure. He was also responsible for major collaborations, including the famous Supreme and Lacoste collection. He later became the artistic director of Kenzo. Louise Trott. Trott made history as the first female creative director in the brand's 85-year history. She brought a refined British minimalist aesthetic to the brand, often deconstructing the classic polo shirt and experimenting with oversized silhouettes and technical fabrics. In early 2025, she was named the creative director of Bottega Veneta. In 2023, the role of new creative director was held by Pelagia Kalatouros, who is the current creative director of the brand. She was appointed to the role in February 2023. Before joining Lacoste as its creative design director, Pelagia had a long career working with several well-known fashion and sportswear brands. She previously worked at Theory, Calvin Klein, Easy, and the North Face. Lacoste is currently owned by the Swiss family-held conglomerate Maus Frere SA. Under the MF Brands Group umbrella, Maus Frere owns several other well-known premium and affordable luxury labels such as Gant, Eagle, the couplers, and so on. To deep dive into Lacoste aesthetic, let's have a look at what the latest collection looked like. That's it for today. Click the thumbs up if you liked this video. Have a nice day. Bye.